What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another episode of our Minecraft survival tutorial. So guys, check it out, check it out, check it out. It's looking good. I want to work on this a little bit more today. Actually, I got so much done off camera, I had to stop myself because I figured there was some stuff I kind of wanted to do on camera today. So I don't know how much we're going to learn from like a technical standpoint today. Maybe a few things, but, well, you know, maybe I can influence your decorating style and that kind of thing. So I did end up bringing that out. I still don't know if I'm happy with how square it is, so I might work on something else with that eventually. Pop some redstone lamps in there, and then here is our overall lighting. So I did raise with some stairs, and then more red nether brick highlights, some red glass. Oh god, I use so much glass, guys. And as you can see, what I did to get around the bug with the magma cubes is I put sea lanterns in, filling it all. We've still got this going up top, but for now, what I've done to get underneath is just kind of put this in, and that's important. We're going to keep that here, guys, because eventually, you know, we might want to expand, and we've hollowed all this area out, and it still provides us access to all our kind of, you know, walking tunnels and that kind of thing that we set up. So, yeah, that will be used in future. I've kind of started the process of getting this ready to go up to our gold farm. We might put that in today, we might not. I did decide I really wanted to push this back, so I pushed this portal back, so we've got about the same amount to work with here for decoration as we do on this side, just for some evenness, you know. And then I added this portal here and actually kind of filled in the gaps. We got to go through here right now because we need some stuff anyways, and that's one of the things I wanted to make sure I did on camera. So I've set this up so it goes right to our spawn chunk, so we'll have quick access for ender pearls and that kind of thing. And actually I would like to put an ender pearl dispenser down there, but as you might notice, I actually came here. Why is that one off? Did I flick? I must have flicked. Yeah, I flicked the lever by mistake. But I came here off camera, and this was full. Like every single hopper was full. These were full, so I had to empty them out. So off camera, I actually made, I think it was 8 or 9 stacks of iron blocks, something like that. And I didn't want to take too much out, because I wanted to show you guys on camera. So naturally, it appears what has happened is, and actually we need to go back and reset our spawn in this area anyways. So we'll go back through our portal, we can see it links up. But what happened was just in the time that I AFK'd and worked on the witch farm, that whole thing filled up. So that's good. You know, we need some iron in here anyways. I think I've already brought a bunch, but I'm definitely gonna have to, you know, empty that out some more as we go along. We'll grab this and we'll kind of dump this here anyways. I'll do the rest off camera, but I just wanted to show you guys how full that was. Cause yeah, it's a little crazy, isn't it? I mean, I'm gonna need a bunch for mine carts, so like I said, we'll leave a bunch here as it is. How much netherrack do I have? And then we're actually gonna want to fill this in, because what I was thinking is we'll decorate this probably with, say, a bunch of those iron blocks, because, you know, we have an ample supply, so why not, right? Why not have fun? That's the purpose of building all the farms in the first place, is so you have the materials without spending hours and hours collecting them in caves and that kind of thing, so that when you want to do a cool build, you have the resources. So I was kind of thinking for this, we'll maybe go with like a dark block and a bunch of iron blocks, just to kind of, we'll go with like that for now. And then the floor will be on this level, so we'll fill this in underneath it. And I left this open so I can get in behind the portal and fill that in too. You get what I'm saying. You know, so we'll decorate this kind of almost like a vault, maybe? Yeah, I like that idea. And of course I'll cut for a lot of this and play around and then show you, but that's one of the things I want to do is get these decorated. So I pushed this back. I haven't expanded this yet. We'll get to it. But I do want these and that, and what else are we going to want here? We're going to want those. And we're going to want possibly that, and we're going to want to take some of those with us. And pistons, levers, we'll take that button. We'll take the stone so we can get a few things done around here. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it from what we need for now. Oh, and we're going to want, definitely going to want these. So we'll take those. But what I wanted to do, actually, let's just grab a couple of these too. Say 2. I've set this one up, and before you ask, guys, so they're 1 block apart, so I had to make some changes accordingly. And we're gonna go with this system here, where they go into a block, and we just kind of push that to get on our merry way. And then as far as the ocean monument goes, we're just kind of doing this right here. So if the light's on, this is clean for a pass straight through, and I've put this on both sides. And if we want it off, we just flick the lever and it shuts our powered rails off. And we're using that so we can see it as we're coming up. No biggie. Unfortunately here, given the layout, there's not a lot we can do for decoration. So I was thinking we might put like some item frames here and throw some ocean monument blocks in it, like the prismarine, the prismarine shards, and that kind of thing. And that'll be about it. But that allows us to stop here. And this is one of the reasons I like having these 2 tunnels side by side, is if we're just coming here and going back, we can use this one. And naturally, if we're doing a stopover coming from either direction, we can use this one. And also, very important why I went with this completely a separate rail line is we have our strong... I forgot to go back and set my spawn, didn't I? Okay, so I'm not going to go through the portal here, but we have... This goes to our stronghold. Well, I'll go through this portal. I won't go through the other portal. But naturally, a lot of the time when we're going to the Enderman farm or whatever, we're going to come out here, and you see I moved this portal just so we can kind of come out of it and drop straight in here. We're going to remove this ladder altogether. We're going to redo this whole area and decorate it. And we're going to kind of like blend this up top in a lot better, so this isn't in the way, and we just see this portal with some walls around it, and we'll have maybe like a minecart we can click on to get up there if we want to use our item duplicator, that kind of thing. But naturally, unless, say, we had a bed right here that we set our spawn in, our bed that's over here, say, when we go through this portal to the end and we jump back through, we're not going to come out in this room, right? We're going to come out wherever we set our spawn last. So this kind of has to be a one-way train track, and that's why there's so much gold rail here, is what we want to be able to do is come here and use it, and oh, I already had... Okay, well, we'll dump a couple more here. I can always make lots more. We got the iron. But we want to be able to come here to go, say, use our Enderman farm. And speaking of which, I might have to do that off camera because the pics are getting low. And just be able to hit this button and send our minecart all the way back, right? So we need enough gold rails that it does this trip back to our Nether hub by itself. And as we can see, it's doing that quite nicely while I run after it. That was lag. I have tested it. It goes all the way back. So that was lag. Now, on the other side, we've got our conventional setup here. And I would kind of like to switch the rest over to the same kind of setup that we have here. Up front here with our lamps. So we had a stopover at the Blaze Farm, and I love the way this looks, guys. I think this looks really, really cool, because it's a subway system, right? So you would have two running side by side. I've almost finished all this stuff too, guys, by the way. It's looking good. I'm happy with that. But we're definitely going to want to switch these stopovers up here from the setup we had with the blocks to a more permanent setup. So I think I'm going to get on that. And yeah, I'll BRBs. Alright guys, so I fixed up the rest of the tunnel, and as you can see, I've just raised this here and put the switch. So as with the others, the light means you're good to go for a straightaway. So as it was before, if that's not powered, we'll head off in this direction. Just now we have a visual indicator, and of course, even if this is unpowered, I have this detector rail set up so I can go this way. Now I could remove that completely if I'd like. Right now it's really not necessary due to this setup, but whatever. We'll leave it for now as it is. It's not hurting anybody. And then at each stop, what I've done here, and we'll see more of this in the future, is we've got that powered rail underneath that's just sitting there not doing anything until we push a button, and the light's just for consistency. Naturally, I'm still keeping a chest somewhere with near each stop with a couple extra to carry it over, and then this got shifted over here just to help it take off, mainly for when we're putting minecarts with items there, and that's something we're going to do a lot of in the future once we have the gold farm built. Is we're going to come by in these sections where we're using kind of the bare minimum of powered rails. We're going to flood them. And I meant to stop there, but I missed because I was talking. But you can see I set it up there so we can just flip the switch as we're approaching to do a stop from either side, and the minecart will be there, and we're good to go. And yeah, I like that method a little bit better. The redstone lamp provides visual indication and keeps things simple enough that anybody can use it, but at the same time providing us the options we need. Next, though, the lag is weird. Next thing we're looking at is we're gonna have to do all this all the way to the witch farm, because I haven't done that yet. So yeah, beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful thing. It's good. That end's done. I'm happy with that. Do I have a... well, I guess I don't really need to worry about having one on the way there. You know what? Actually, what we're going to do first, before we get that done, is another little project we need to work on. Alright guys, so off camera, I marked both here and up on our platform, which I'm now going to have to totally switch around, where we're going to want our minecart elevator to go up and down for the gold farm. And remember, that is the hole in our center portal for the man cave. So in order to accomplish this, we're going to have to clear out all this bedrock. And guys, if you're wondering about all the technical aspect on this, I did naturally cover this in an episode, and we're using dragon eggs to accomplish it. So now that I know where this is, I'm just gonna hollow all this out, and we're gonna leave that road there until we get kind of the surrounding, just as a reference. But what we're going to need to do to accomplish this is we're gonna have to spam this bad boy out, like so. And what we're gonna wanna do is get this ready to drop the dragon eggs for us. Now this does work based on lazy chunk loading, so we can actually go F3 plus G, I believe it is. Okay, we are right on the edge of a chunk border. So if we go 2 chunks from here, so starting from this one, right, now we'll see. So if we go 2 chunks back, and this makes it easy, we don't have to count the 16 blocks, we can visually see it, which I wasn't in the habit of doing as of yet on the other one. But if we go that far, and now we're in this chunk, and we go this far, tiny render distance is 2 chunks, right? So by rights, everything outside of that should be in a lazy chunk. So if we go just back this far, and we'll take our blocks here, and we'll break those down just for good measure, and we'll go this 3rd chunk back. Because what's going to happen is once we switch our render distance, that only these 2 chunks in front of us are going to load. So we should be able to go like so. We'll go like that, and then we'll grab our repeaters, and we'll just kind of follow this line back and figure out where it stops sending. So right here, and we'll repeat it, and right here, and of course I didn't bring enough repeaters because I'm a dum-dum. Do I have enough stuff to make a repeater? I do, because I'm awesome. So let's just make 2 more sticks, seeing as we're down to, I mean, I've got more right underneath us. It's hardly a big deal, but we'll take our chesticles. We'll go like so. Oh, I'm going to want another redstone anyways. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, where's the edge of our line? Right there. So we'll just break that and pop that. And, geez, it would help if I did this properly, huh? I'm being such a noob today. Okay, so let's break these and actually get them up on a block where they belong so they extend. And basically, guys, to sum it up, this works by redstone is still active in a lazy chunk. So this works by, we're going to pull these back when only the lazy chunk is loaded. And that is, how'd I end up with 2 craft? I don't even know. That is going to cause those effectively to replace the bedrock with the dragon egg when they pull back. So I guess I'm doing a tutorial on this again. There you go, guys. If you didn't see me do this already, we're covering it today. So we're going to go all the way to 2 chunks. And if you're doing this on a server, you would naturally have to go as far as the render distance of your server. So now we should be able to make sure those are in lazy chunks. We'll walk back and forth just to kind of make sure. We should be able to pull this back and go all the way and find dragon eggs that have replaced bedrock. Haha! Now I need to do this a bunch of times to get rid of all the bedrock, obviously in this direction, and that center one. So I'll be back. Alright, so it looks like that's the last of it. So now we can, cap this off or whatever for now. And basically, we're free whenever we're ready to come up here and clean it out. All we have to do now is get our butts down here and recapture the last of our dragon eggs, which we can do like so. Just put a torch down in each and go bam, bam, bam. And they're all good to go. Pick up our dragon eggs. And realistically, I don't know if we're going to come back up with the minecarts today. Probably not. I'll do most of it off camera. So what we're actually going to do is we'll just level this off and grab up our half slabs so nothing can spawn down here. There we go. And then we should be good to ender pearl back up. Eat some chicken because I've been doing so much running around. And then I think we will cap this off up here for now too, just so we don't, you know, fall down. And of course we're half slabbing it so nothing can spawn. Now I have the fun task myself of running around and collecting all these dragon eggs. I mean, I don't have to, right? We can always use the duplicator to make more, but then I've got dragon eggs littered all over the place, and that's not very good, is it? So yeah, I'm gonna run around and clean all these up like so, and then we'll move on to our next task, which is going to be running all the rails for the trip to the witch farm. Alright guys, so I was kind of wanting to show you what I was thinking for like each of these to have some, you know, form of entrance or decoration specific to the area to identify it. Now obviously this goes towards our spawn chunks, so that's like our ender pearl storage and our iron farms and our squid farm. Now I guess I could make like a pixel art squid or something if I wanted, and I don't know, a pixel art enderman, that kind of thing. But for now I just filled it in with iron, kind of like a vault thing. I was thinking about maybe doing like a vault etho door, like so here, but you know, obviously getting into that kind of stuff for each one is very, very time consuming. So we're not going to be doing it all in one episode. Just not going to happen. I mean, just getting the rails, and we still got to do this rail out to the ice pipe biome, is extremely time consuming. But I wanted to show you just kind of how detailed I'm getting. So this goes off towards our witch farm, and there's a mesa out there and swamp, right? So I got the witch hut here to kind of represent that, and like, you know, our cauldron and the clay pot. And then over here I've got just kind of, you know, a random simulation of like a mesa biome with the swamp kind of coming up and connecting to it. Nothing too crazy, right? And then I'm doing the same thing over here as well, only making it swamp. So that just kind of, I mean, most of the time we'll barely ever see it when we're running through, right? But it just kind of adds a little bit of detail to the area, helps identify where it is, what we're going, where we're going, what we're doing there. And then obviously you see this, do I not have any cobble on me? Okay. Then, for the sake of this, I guess we'll hop up here like so. Because I obviously misplaced that stuff. Because of the nature of this build in here in particular, and just how flammable everything is, I'm encasing it all like so that way it looks good, but it's also kind of safe. Yeah, see, let's go grab some more cobble so I'm not spending all the time. Oh, we need other things too. All these chests are a mess now, by the way, for stuff I went and grabbed and brought over here. So no, I want that. Now I'm gonna have a whole ton of fun cleaning it at some point. But yeah, you can see I've got glowstone up in there lighting it, and just kind of running this through like so. Like, I don't know why I didn't think that. Oh, here. I think I wanted to bring it to there. Or no, I was going to make this whole thing flat, wasn't I? Yeah, so that would all be like a so. I don't think I wanted it all flat. I might cut for a sec here. I remember I wanted this area like so, like right up against the hill. Let's see. No, see, that looks too flat. Yeah, that's definitely too flat. Like, that's kind of why I went in areas like here. I didn't place you there, don't grow. Because I wanted to get some dimension with the sky as well. So it's not totally flat, kind of round it out that way. So yeah, this is gonna look way too flat. So I'm gonna cut and kind of, like, that looks better, right? So I'm gonna cut and kind of fix all this up, and I'll be RBs. Alright guys, I think that's a little more like it. We got some 3D clouds going on there. You know, a little bit of grass, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's better. That's too much there. There. Yeah, that's probably good. I like that. And then I did want to fill our little tree in here just a little bit. Can we get that without hitting that? There we go. We got our little tree. I don't know, would it be too much if we... Yeah, that's too much there. How about over there? Maybe. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then... See, obviously I brought all this kind of stuff. Now, it is a swamp biome, right? So we wouldn't want to see those kind of flowers. We'd want to see these bad boys scattered about. So we'll do that like so. Maybe... Yeah, that's a little better, I think. Yeah. And then, of course, I did bring some grass too, so I can... I don't know if that's too much. Might be better like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Maybe if we go like... So. And then... Say hit that. Is that better? Yep. Yeah. And then we'll lengthen some of the stuff down here just for giggles. There we go. Let's sneak another mushroom in back here. Because... Can I not get a mushroom back there? Oh, it's because you're in the way, isn't it, Pigman? There we go. Get out of the ways, the Pigman. Yeah, just kind of, you know, sporadic. We'll sneak one in there. We'll get one in there. Because they would spread all over the place, right? That looks good. And then, you know, the vines, I don't even know if these will grow in the Nether or not. I don't think they will. I don't know, to be honest with you. I've never tried. But, yeah, you know, get some of them going up in here. Can we get one up in there? There. We'll see if it grows. Just so we kind of have that viney color thing going on. And yeah, we'll throw some here and there just to kind of help. I don't know what else to add in here. We'll see. I might think of some ideas over time, but this was definitely kind of what I was going for. And then we can put our... Oh, I forgot about something important. Notice how I left it kind of dark? Because it's like at night, right? So we'd want a slime. We need a slime in there because there would be slimes roaming around at night. I don't want to have too many of them, so I don't know, maybe another one like there? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That works for me. There'd be kind of one just wandering around over there too. We can do that. And then let's put our fence posts just like they would be on the actual witch farm. We've got our stuff here. And that just kind of, you know, it's a nice little quaint little way of introducing each biome. We'll do the same here with some end materials. And I'm thinking this side will probably go jungle. Again, and this gets hard. See, doing something like that here gets hard because we've only got kind of this one block separation here. So to give it real dimensions, a little more difficult. So on these sides, I'm going to go definitely with simpler designs overall. A little bit more square. This goes to our slime farm. So since we got a lot of red nether brick and sea lanterns down there, I'll probably use that and the bone blocks and all that and just kind of repeat that pattern here. And then over here I'm going to have to surround the whole thing in cobble again. And then throw like some dirt and some ice because this will head off to our ice spikes plains. Put some ice spikes and that kind of thing. But I want to get some regular ice in here too, so we're going to have to control the lighting. This will be like a snowy biome. That kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You get the idea, right? I think it looks cool. And we're going to get these guys spawning in here, but really that's okay with me because Truth be told, they're gonna come in through the portals and stuff anyways, so, you know, I don't mind the odd one of these guys. What I don't want spawning up in here is ghasts and giant magma cubes. And because we've taken this large area and blasted off, that should not be a problem. I don't think that'll be a problem at all. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Look forward to my videos about all the new 1.11 features this week. The Minecon stuff was incredible. This is one of the most exciting ones we've seen since the Redstone update, if you ask me. So, as always, guys, smash that like if you enjoyed the content to help others like yourself who might enjoy it find the channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.